Okay, welcome to this tutorial which is geared mainly towards the UK market, because in Australia we mainly use the VLOC system, which here is a VLOC adapter which is on most of our cameras over in Australia. In the UK obviously they use the Aanton Bauer system. This is an inline power board basically, which goes in between the on the back of the camera, and I guess you can also put a battery on to charge it. I'm assuming that's the idea of it. This is called the Titan. It's an Aanton Bauer Titan. Jonathan Young, a cameraman in the UK, has sent us over this unit to see if we can fit our circuit boards into it. There was no issue really fitting the circuit board inside it. There's quite a bit of room to spare in the end. We've adapted our setup to it basically, which is the same switches, same SMA connector, same BNC, same audio, 3.5mm. So basically it mimics our VLOC setup. So the idea here is to basically have this like our unit does. Basically it goes in between, it goes on the back of the camera, the battery, the Aanton Bauer, standard Aanton Bauer battery, goes on the back of the circuit board in its case, and like I said before, that clicks onto the back of the camera. So that's our system basically, snugly sitting in between the camera and the battery itself. Now obviously not everyone's going to have one of these old charger boards modules sitting around, so we also, what we can do here is this is like one of our standard receiver boxes. But we also obviously can fit the transmitter circuit board inside it as well. What we can do here is actually supply the transmitter board inside our standard receiver box, and that, as you can see, I've just put a bit of Velcro on the back of the battery there. Obviously use quite a bit more if you're going to have it be a bit more sturdy on the back of the battery, and basically just give it a bit of a wriggle in, and it's quite hard to get off after that. The more Velcro you have, obviously the more sturdy it's going to be. With the inline system, obviously it's getting its power from the battery itself through the back. The power for the circuit board inside is actually derived daisy chain like through the positive and negative, which goes onto the board, obviously switched in through the switch on top here. In this setup, it's got a 2.1mm DC connector, which is positive center, which is pretty standard. Ricsonix use exactly this connector on their SR receiver and various other receivers in the past. So basically any DC cable that's got 2.1mm positive center to whatever power supply you want to use, whether it's Hirose on the back of the camera or a D-tap connector, which we can supply the cable for, and basically power the transmitter that way. Like I said, this is obviously a receiver, but the transmitter would actually be in here, the transmitter circuit board. So that's just another way of, on the back of the camera, and there's your unit. So that's just a way that the UK boys basically can utilise our Ricsonix video return kit. Thanks for watching.